What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Joshua Mack, and as you can tell by the title, today I'm unboxing something new to myself. Not really new to the world, but new to myself in particular. I've been wanting an action cam for quite a while. As you know, I do have the Insta360 Go 3, but I tend to use that as my above unboxing camera. It also has a pod that you can take out, etc. That makes it good for on the go, but there are a couple of reasons why I want an action camera for when I'm out and about. Now, as you saw, obviously in the title, I bought the DJI Action 4, and I want to try it out, see how it does, and then move on from there. I also picked up a 256 gigabyte memory card and this bag from Migraine because I saw somebody on YouTube discuss their use of this bag, and I thought it was a pretty cool idea because he fit a lot of stuff in this bag. And we're talking the Osmo Pocket 3, we're talking his Osmo Action 4, we're talking the DJI Neo, things like that. And that's something that I want to do. I want to have a bag dedicated to just grabbing my cameras and going, because I'm getting to a point where I just don't know when I want to take an adventure, and a lot of times being able to just grab a bag and go can help out with that. I have had cameras in the past, action cameras in the past. I had a GoPro 7 and a GoPro 8, both of which were all right. I mean, with all the accessories you had to buy to add on, to use a microphone, to use a front-facing monitor, things like that, it became a little tedious for that. And so I did a lot of research before wanting to go with this. Looked into the newer versions of the GoPros, looked into the newer version of the Osmo Action, the 5, and really I wound up on the 4 for a few reasons that we'll go over shortly. But real quick, I bought the Adventure Combo, and we're going to look at what comes in the Adventure Combo, and then discuss why I got this, and hopefully soon have some videos for you from this. So it comes with, as you can see up top, 2 boxes. And then this, it's your monopod or extension handle. It'll extend, but it also has a thread under here for the ability to use a small tripod. So that's something else that I would be able to keep in my bag as well. And that does extend quite a ways. Let me scoot back here. See how far that extends. So it is quite an extension, which will be nice. Throwing that in there, being able to use that. Let's take a look just real quick at the Osmo Action 4. And I picked this up, but I also picked up, see, I didn't realize that this came with a cage. I should have probably read that, right? But apparently I did not. So it is a plastic cage. I picked up a metal cage. I should be getting that tomorrow off of Amazon. So I wanted a metal cage. Yeah, this one's plastic. This one's definitely plastic.
Today, Junior!
So not that that's a bad thing. Trying to figure out how to get it open. Doesn't look like it unlatches. Looks like you gotta slide it in there. But yeah, I picked up a metal one, and I'll show that off later in another video. Just maybe accessories that I've added on to Osmo Action 4. But you have, as far as accessories that came in with the camera, this is a mount. Looks like it's got little grips right here, and then clasps right there. Looks like you can, as with the Insta360, what is this camera? Insta360 Go 3. It's just side clamps that you undo. Of course, you have your threaded bolts. This looks like it's maybe a dash mount or something. Maybe a dash mount or a car mount. And then you have the main event, which is the Osmo Action 4 itself, which is pretty cool. So it just magnetically goes in there, allegedly.
Like and subscribe.
And holds, and then you can put it on like this, just like that, to be able to vlog and whatever. Oh, that magnet's strong. So I'm just going to put this to the side. I'm not going to fire it up yet because I have some videos I want to watch as far as how to set it up, certain things to do as far as setup with it and go for. As far as accessories, silica gel, not that we need that. USB-C to USB-C cord. This is another clamp like this one. We have books and stuff. This looks like, I'll have to look at what that is. It looks like some kind of clamp or whatever. Ugh. Got DJI Store app, stickers and books, more books and such, more books. I'll put those to the side and look at those later. So this is a lens hood. This is if this gets damaged on the front, you can replace it with this temporarily. So that's cool. And it looks like there are some other things in here to go with it. So just like that, I'm gonna file it back here. That way I have it for later. And then this was the other reason that I bought this set in particular. You know, having these accessories is nice, being able to use them with the DJI Action, but this I thought was nice because it holds 3 batteries. Now I need to check. I don't believe, oh, that's a USB-C. Is this the battery door? This is the battery door. Okay, so it doesn't ship with a battery inside of it. So with this, you will have 2 batteries on deck pretty much at all times. I don't know if this is the right one, but I believe one of the things you can do with this as well is it doubles as a battery bank. So if you need to use the batteries to, say, charge your phone while you're out adventuring, you can charge your phone while you're out adventuring. So the only other thing that, like I said, I got was I grabbed this bag. I will look at how they filled theirs up and try to fill mine up that way. That way, like I said, I'll have a bag that I can take really all my small camera gear in. I mean, obviously I'll have my Sony cam right here for like my unboxings and stuff, but it was like 20 bucks or something on Amazon for this bag. I probably have an alpaca bag laying around that I could probably use, but figured, you know, why not have something on deck just in case, you know, one of the alpaca bags doesn't work or I need to grab, you know, something cheap just to run around with. This will work. So I'm gonna do a little bit of experimenting with this camera before I decide whether I'm gonna keep it or not, because, you know, you have the Amazon return policy that you can return stuff, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. No harm, no foul, and we'll go from there. But I just wanted to show you guys what I picked up, and maybe if you guys would like, let me know, and I can do a review of this bag from Migraine. Let you guys know how it works for me carrying around my camera equipment and stuff like that. So I realized I rambled on and on about getting this camera and didn't give you one of the main reasons why I picked this up instead of another GoPro. And the reason I picked this up instead of another GoPro and really wanted to be able to take this with me in place of like a GoPro or something like that is this right here. The DJI Mic Mini. I have the 2 microphone set. While you can't connect 2 to this at one time, it does mean that as far as like the GoPros and stuff, you'd have to buy extra microphones as far as for such things, shotgun mic or a boom mic, to be able to talk on it. With this, straight out of the box, you can connect to a wireless mic, no extra attachments, or a DJI wireless mic, I should say, with no extra attachments or things like that. So if I'm out and about, I can connect these to my Osmo Pocket 3, I can connect it to the Osmo Action 4, I can connect it to the DJI Neo as well. So I've kind of gotten ingrained and enmeshed in the DJI ecosystem, if you will. Just much like I have with Apple, I felt that switching to Action was probably a good idea. So that was one of the big reasons, one of the big tells for why I went for the Action 4. Thank you guys for watching. This is Joshua Mack. I'll catch you guys next Monday. I appreciate you guys watching. Take care. And as always, like and subscribe, as you were told in the middle of the video. Like and subscribe for more content. Talk to you guys later. Hi, Mr. Mans.